This is Jazz Byers, and you're watching Jazz's Rockin Roadshow. I am up here in the beautiful ski resort of Whistler, British Columbia, with my long-lost brother, Dave. I found him on the slopes. He's going to do some skiing with us, right?
Right.
And this is a cool episode. You know why?
Why?
Because a year ago, I did my first episode of the show up here at Whistler, and I had the band Porters on it. But we don't have Porters on this episode. We have my dear friends Chip and the Charge Up's going to be on this show. So let's watch one of their videos, eh?
Yes, let's do it.
Chip and the Charge Ups.
I'm paying back the devil. I peel my lips up off the streets. I shake the stones right out from under my eyebrows. I check the mirror to count my teeth. Stain the sink with drops of crimson from my mouth. I believe in getting even, and I will seize my moment. I'm coming for you like I'm paying back the devil. I'm living in hell with a score I gotta settle. One thing's for sure, I'll be back for more. Gonna turn one battle into all-out war. I'm coming for you like I'm paying back the devil. Oh, I'm paying back the devil. I have survived your flames and heat. Can't stand up to my rage and my fury. It's time to cash in this receipt. I'm scorned and it's your turn to be sorry. I believe in getting even, and I will seize my moment, like I'm paying back the devil. I'm living in hell with a score I gotta settle. One thing's for sure, I'll be back for more. Gonna turn one battle into all-out war. I'm coming for you like I'm paying back the devil. I'm paying back the devil. But revenge is sweeter. But revenge is sweeter. Revenge is sweeter. Yeah. I'm coming for you like I'm paying back the devil. I'm living in hell with a score I gotta settle. One thing's for sure, I'll be back for more. Gonna turn one battle into all-out war. I'm coming for you like I'm paying back the devil. Paying back the devil. I'm paying back. I'm paying back. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hey, Brother Dave,
Yes, Brother Jeff.
give me an old man snow report on this trail.
There's no trail for old men. How's that?
How's the visibility?
Not very far. 50 to 100 feet maybe.
So it makes it fun.
Oh yeah, it's definitely fun. Just no trail for old men.
All right, this is Brother Dave's first time here at Whistler, and we're about a quarter of the way down the mountain, right?
Right.
What do you think of it so
Oh,
far?
it's awesome. Awesome.
So a bit later, we'll take the, it's called the Peak to Peak gondola, and you can see it connects Whistler Mountain. It's all the way across to Blackcomb. I don't know if we're going to ski Blackcomb today. We'll probably do that tomorrow. But if you get bored up here, it's your own fault. Right?
Right. No boredom.
No boredom. So, we're going to keep skiing. Here's a video from my dear friends Chip and the Char Jumps.
First your name and then your number, discovering you like pots of gold. Thankful for the rainbow I'm under. Take me home and let's roll. And I'm thinking about the future that we may have. I could see us married in white and buried in black. We're inseparable, so adorable. Yeah, we're rad, rad, rad. I can see us buried in white and buried in black. We're incredible, so eternal, and we're rad. We're rad, rad, rad. Ain't no checkered flag in my sights. The race of odds goes on and on. And when the world has the last of its nights, I picture you still in my arms. And I'm thinking about the future that we may have. I can see us buried in white and buried in black. We're inseparable, so adorable. Yeah, we're rad, rad, rad. I can see us buried in white and buried in black. We're incredible, so eternal, and we're rad. We're rad, rad, rad. Ashes to ashes, mud to mud. From angel wings to flesh and blood. Matching caskets, we're not done. Forever in love. I can see us buried in white and buried in black. We're perpetual, it's unbelievable, and we're rad. I can see us buried in white and buried in black. We're inseparable, so adorable, and we're rad, rad, rad. I can see us buried in white and buried in black. We're incredible, so eternal, and we're rad. We're rad, rad, 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 rad.
Well, my brother went in for a little while, but I'm going to do a couple more runs here at Whistler. This is a beautiful day for skiing. Look at this. Look how beautiful this is. This is one of my favorite places in the world to be. I have several. Christchurch, New Zealand's one of them. San Juan, Puerto Rico, it's another. So up here in Whistler is where I did the very first Jazz's Rockin Roadshow about a year ago. And who knew? Who knew it would last that long? But I was up on this area right here, and I stopped, and I called my friends in the band Porter out of the blue, and I said, hey, want to start doing a TV show. You guys want to be on it? And they were like, yeah. And the rest is history. This is the best part about my gloves. There's a little windshield wiper right there. I don't know if you can see it or not, but look at that. Windshield wiper. Check it out. So gorgeous up here. All right, you're watching Jazz's Rockin Roadshow. We are down in Whistler Village, British Columbia, Canada, and we are on our way to the Vodka Ice Bar, Kettle One, I think it is, and it's this way. It's the Vodka Ice Room. And if you're not familiar with that, what it is a room where it's chilled to what, 30 below Fahrenheit, I believe. 20 below. 20 below, something like that. So we figured, what a better way to, after you spend the whole day on the slopes in the cold, to go to an even colder place and drink vodka. Right?
Right.
All right, so I am at the Vodka Ice Room, which is set at 20 below Fahrenheit because that makes vodka taste better. Woo! See? They don't. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Right? I think what makes vodka taste better is the more you have it, regardless of what temperature it is. But 20 below. Oh yeah, this is awesome. It's a little chilly in here. This is all ice. Right?
I think so.
Or maybe it's something that looks like ice.
Glass wine.
I will give you $10. You stick your tongue on that. Okay. 20 if you. Never mind. This is my friend Matt. We're gonna drink a shot of Grey Goose, 20 below.
Oh, the coldest drink ever.
The coldest drink ever.
Yeah.
All right, cheers.
It's the warmest brother ever. No lid? You don't want to live?
Well, I'm never going to be able to drink vodka at room temperature again. I'm gonna have to.
In the fridge. That is beautiful. Hey, is it cold enough?
We've been in here for 7 minutes. That's it. 7 minutes we've been in here. Freezing my pajamas off. It's a little nipply. But I had 2 shots of vodka. We're going to go get number 3. False warmth. False warmth, yeah. Good thing we didn't do this before we went skiing.
Yeah, I think it's like an interesting.
You know what would be awesome with these shots of vodka? Gloves.
Yeah, tell me about it. It's glass. Here, Cole. Cilantro. There's banana.
All right, Dave, how you doing? My nose is ready to fall off. Pick it off the floor in a minute. So, I did 4 shots of vodka, and the last one was a coffee vodka. And you know me and coffee, we don't get along. I love the smell, I don't like the taste. But it was this one right here. I was Stoli salted caramel. Wow. Now, I'm not promoting drinking on my show, although I'm usually drunk on my show sometimes when I babble a lot, but that's really good. All right, so everybody's left the vodka room. Brother Dave just left. I haven't left yet, and I'm just staying in here to see how long I can deal with it. When I came in here, I really didn't care about the vodka, although the vodka is delicious. Right, I'm still in here. Everybody's left. I'm warm except for my hands, because I ain't got no gloves. If I had some gloves, my hands would be warm. This is the vodka ice room in Whistler, Canada. You come in here, they only allow you in here for about 20 minutes, but since I do this TV show, they said, yeah, stay in there however long you want, which is really cool. Thanks, everybody. But you come in, you get to sample 4 vodkas, you drink them at 30 degrees below Fahrenheit. It's cold. What that does is it brings out all the different flavors. I've never had vodka taste like it does when you drink it. It's not drinking cold. It's awesome. But anyways, I'm going to go get some food because I had 4 shots of vodka. So here is a video of Chip and the Charge Ups.
Tonight is our night. We'll make it tight. We'll make this night ultra legendary fight for what's right. We'll make it tight. We'll make this night ultra legendary. Watch the sun get out, we crack our knuckles loud. We wear our war proud, no one can stop us. We will not be denied, releasing what's inside. The weak will run and hide, no one can stop us. Take a look into these steel eyes, they reflect the ultimate prize. Let us say a word to the wise, stay out of our way. Tonight is our night, we'll make it tight. We'll make this night ultra legendary fight for what's right. We'll make it tight. We'll make this night ultra legendary. Whoa. We'll make this night ultra legendary. Whoa. We'll make this night ultra legendary. Relentless from the start, we came to leave a mark. Our sleeves are stitched with hearts, no one can stop us. Carved into history, will be our name to see. For this we briefly, no one can stop us. We're a wolf pack, we are a tribe. All for one, we would lay down our lives. Let me scream a word to the wise, thing out of our way. Tonight is our night, we'll make it tight. We'll make this night ultra legendary fight for what's right. We'll make it tight. We'll make this night ultra legendary. Whoa. We'll make this night ultra legendary. Whoa. We'll make this night ultra legendary. 4, 3, it's you, it's me. Horns up high will be our code. 2, 1, the countdown's done. We're ready to explode. We're ready to explode. Tonight is our night. We'll make it tight. We'll make this night ultra legendary fight for what's right. We'll make it tight. We'll make this night ultra legendary. Night is our night. We'll make it tight. We'll make this night ultra legendary fight for what's right. We'll make it tight. We'll make this night ultra legendary. Whoa. We'll make this night ultra legendary. Whoa. We'll make this night ultra legendary.
Alright. So when they told me I could stay in here as long as I wanted, they meant it. My hands are really cold. They should have gave me some gloves. I got to listen, I am warm. Seriously. This is awesome. No worries. Even under the fans. But the hands are cold as ice. But I like the coat. I like being surrounded by all the vodka. My chin beard's starting to freeze. Anyways, this is Chip and the Charge Ups video thing on my show. Check it out.
This song is called
Every single day, someone finds a way to make me lose my mind. Whoa. Then as if on cue, I encounter you. You make me lose my mind. Wow. Straight up's not enough. A quarter turn, twice the burn. I got the urge to show you a sideways little finger. Don't matter if I don't know you. It's a sideways little finger. I'll raise one on the left, I'll raise one on the right. I'll raise them in the morning, I'll raise them all night. Yeah, I got the urge to show you a sideways little finger. Now you're back again, couldn't take a hint. You're gonna see it this time. Wow. Let me make this clear, you're not welcome here. You're gonna see it this time. Whoa. Straight up, not enough. A quarter turn, twice the burn. I got the urge to show you a sideways middle finger. Don't matter if I don't know you. Here's a sideways little finger. I'll raise one on the left, I'll raise one on the right. I'll raise them in the morning, I'll raise them all night. Yeah, I got the urge to show you a sideways little finger. A sideways little finger. The feeling's done being kept inside. Today's the day we let it all fly. Turn it on inside, it gets multiplied. Yeah. The feeling's done being kept inside. Today's the day we let it all fly. Turn it on inside, it gets multiplied. Yeah. I got the urge to show you a sideways middle finger. Don't matter if I don't know you. Here's a sideways middle finger. I'll raise one on the left, I'll raise one on the right. I'll raise them in the morning, I'll raise them all night. Yeah, I got the urge to show you a sideways middle finger. A sideways middle finger. A sideways middle finger. A sideways little finger. A sideways little finger.
So yesterday we were on the mountain here. You didn't have this visibility, but we did end up going way up there. That takes you to the tippy top of Whistler, and then you can go down that way. I think we went down this way. Good times. Beautiful up here. Yep. Just keep talking. You're gonna find out how much you like this or hate it. I hate it already. How's that? We are on the peak-to-peak gondola. 1,427 foot above the valley floor. It's the highest one of its kind. And I don't like it. I hate heights. Dang it. It seriously does freak me out.
Does it really?
Oh yeah. We're pretty damn high.
It is.
Especially when we get down here. Once again, I find myself way higher than I like to be, just for you all. This is why I ski at Whistler. Look at that view. Gorgeous.
Come right in. Get prepared for your new life to begin. Once you're here, you'll never leave. This is your church and you can call me priest. Welcome to the motherhood sisterhood. Welcome to the neighborhood of rock and roll. Welcome to the motherhood sisterhood. Welcome to the neighborhood of rock and roll. Roll your sleeve, accept the mark. Show the world that you joined inside the storm. We unite, a bond is strong. Wherever rock is somewhere you belong. Welcome to the brotherhood sisterhood. Welcome to the neighborhood of rock and roll. Welcome to the brotherhood sisterhood. Welcome to the neighborhood of rock and roll. Whoa, whoa, welcome to the neighborhood of rock and roll. Whoa, whoa, welcome to the neighborhood of rock and roll. Welcome to the brotherhood, sisterhood. Welcome to the neighborhood of rock and roll. Welcome to the brotherhood, sisterhood. Welcome to the neighborhood of rock and roll. Welcome to the neighborhood of rock and roll. Welcome to the neighborhood of rock and roll. Welcome to the neighborhood. Welcome to the neighborhood. Welcome to the neighborhood.
I am here in front of the Anukashuk Rockman. Let's just call him the Rockman because I'm sure I didn't pronounce that right, but look it up on Google. I am literally on top of the world here at Whistler. I hope you had a good time with me this week while I was skiing.
This is the last day. They've actually, they're getting ready to close. So I gotta make my way down to the mountain. I probably got about 20 minutes worth of skiing in front of me. 20 minutes, half hour, something like that. But I'm gonna make my way back to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania to meet up with Chip and the Charge Ups at the studio. They're gonna jam some, and we're gonna do a little interview. So yeah, next stop, Pittsburgh.
It's 5:15 a.m. and it's time to leave Whistler and head back to Pittsburgh. Meet up with my friends in Chip and the Charge Ups and have a good time with them. So it's off to the airport. 3-hour bus ride to the airport, then the airport, then Pittsburgh. See you there.
This song is called Melina made us change the name of this song to fit in with the pop punk community. Four whiskey bottles lay on the carpet. My longish hair I tangled mess. My shirt stain underneath the armpit. And you don't wanna smell my breath, no. I got a new neighbor, just the perfect flavor. I would like to make her mine. I wanna be the boy next door to the girl next door. If I get my act together, be something she can ignore. I wanna be the boy next door to the girl next door. She tell me to clean up nicely, and I'm the one that she adores. I'm the boy next door. Guess I'll use this rusty razor. These old khakis held up well. I'll bake her a batch of cookies and look my best when I ring her bell. Yeah, I got a new neighbor. Cleanliness might sway her. I really need to make her mine. I wanna be the boy next door to the girl next door. If I get my act together, be something she can ignore. I wanna be the boy next door to the girl next door. She tell me to clean up nicely, and I'm the one that she adores. I'm the boy next door. Then we'll march. Sight. I wanna be the boy next door to the girl next door. If I get my act together, be something she can ignore. I wanna be the boy next door to the girl next door. She tell me to clean up nicely, and I'm the one that she adores. I wanna be the boy next door to the girl next door. If I get my act together, be something she can ignore. Wanna be the boy next door to the girl next door. It'll be just like Billy says, you come more for the boy next door. I'm the boy next door.
All right, I am back from wherever it was I don't remember at this point, but I do have my dear friends Chip and the Charge Ups here. Woo! Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having us, Jazz.
Yes, you all have been very busy this past year or so.
Heck yeah.
You played at the stadium. I can't even say Acrisure Stadium. Tell us about that.
Yeah, that was really cool. I mean, that was if that wasn't our best show ever, that was definitely one of them. It was like a lifetime memory in the making there. And the Clarks, who are longtime Pittsburgh legends, asked us to play, and we all knew what the answer to that question was going to be. So it was great being able to play an hour on a huge stage in front of thousands of people, and wow, the crowd was just so responsive for that one. And it's like as soon as we walked up onto the stage just to plug our instruments in, when people start cheering, it's going to be a good day.
Right.
It's going to be a good day, and it was.
And there's not too many Pittsburgh musicians that can say they played Acrisure Stadium.
Right. We're definitely honored.
Like maybe
sure.
Christina Aguilera and
Taylor Swift. She's not Pittsburgh.
What's the dude from Poison?
Brett Michaels.
There you go. And he's not really Pittsburgh, but we'll give him a pass.
He claims to be Pittsburgh, so we might as well adopt him, right?
Right on. Excellent. So in addition to that, I was thinking you do your own, once a year you do your own show. You started like your own festival, not festival, but what would you, like a festival.
It's kind of like maybe a mini festival or just a special event called Beasts of the Burg. And, the concept of that is very simple. Unlike a big festival that tries to get, every band in the city, where you have 350 bands or whatever, and those festivals are awesome, but taking that on ourselves, it would be a lot. So we kind of take the opposite approach and narrow it down to 4 of the top heavy hitting Pittsburgh bands. We call it Beast of the Burg. We want 4 headline caliber Pittsburgh bands, 30-minute sets each, all killer, no filler, all night long. So that's kind of the approach that we take. Really concentrated, condensed, and hopefully powerful, and something that the fans eat up.
Excellent. Speaking of all killer, no filler, the new album is pretty killer with no filler.
Thank you.
Like I noticed, you're not doing 16-minute long guitar solos. It's straight to the point with hooks, and everybody's singing and anthem type songs. And what I mean, like you can get the people singing along, like Ultra Legendary, same kind of thing. So what's your writing process? I mean, do you all get involved? I mean, do you bring the stuff and then the charge ups join in and kind of, this part doesn't fit so well there, that part does?
We have kind of like 2 different ways we write songs, one of which is that you described. I'll have a demo I'll bring to the band. Others are we'll jam and see what comes out. Sometimes a couple of songs we've written, it was just like a riff came out and one of us was like, ooh, what was that? And then we just kind of all jump in and work on it. So that's 2 ways that we write. One of the things that we did to try to put out an all killer no filler album, which was the goal, was we had a listening party and listened to demos of ourselves, and I think we had 26 songs, and we narrowed that down to I think 7, and then said, okay, well, let's narrow that down and pick the top 6. So we wanted it to be so good and so complete and so all killer no filler that even that last song would have to be saved for a single, so that we could just really look at it and say, this is the best of the best that we have.
Right. And you all played the whole album in its entirety this evening.
We did.
So you all at home have heard the whole album. It might not be in the appropriate order because who knows how I put it in the show. I don't know. But I do have a beef with you, though.
Uh-oh.
You guys,
it's Melina's fault.
It is. Melina, this is your fault. Okay. Whoever's in charge of merchandising, right? Because it's 2024. Wow, 2024.
It is.
Most people listen to music on the phone, and you're missing an opportunity chipping the charge ups. I listen to your music, but my phone ain't charging. You need phone chargers.
That's what I've been saying.
See?
This was not my fault. I've been saying that for years.
This is the first time I'm getting wind of this idea.
That's a tremendous marketing opportunity, right? Like one of them ones that stick on the back, right?
Yeah. It's a yellow brick, and it's the outline of the charger, like the Charge Up's logo.
Hey Siri, get pricing for phone chargers customized.
Nice. So I know this because several of my bands that I play in have played with you guys at festivals and stuff, but you primarily do showcase type shows. You're not a bar band. Like, I can't go see Chip and the Charge Ups do a 3-hour, 3-set kind of evening, right? At Jimmy Joe Raybob's, Jimmy Joe Raybob's bar and grill and karaoke, right? So you're playing like Jurgles and Craft House, and you're doing a lot of opening for nationals, right?
Yep. So, like, I feel like if we did the 3-hour set, I try to bring as much energy as I can into my drumming. I would need to be resuscitated halfway through the set if I did the 3-hour bar set. Like, as much as I love covers and adding more originals, we also, like we were saying earlier, we like the all killer, no filler, and not even doing the same set list twice is one of our goals with each and every single live show.
Right.
Yeah. And for 6 years almost, we've never played the same set list twice.
Nice. Now, that's not to say that you don't do covers, because you do some covers. You have a cover of Tide is High.
Yep.
You do the Chemical Romance.
We do I'm Not Okay.
Yeah.
Good Riddance, Fallen Angel.
Mr. Brightside.
Mr. Brightside.
Yeah.
Holiday by Green Day.
There you go.
Nolan sings that one.
Do you really?
I do.
I did not know that you sang any lead vocals there.
Yeah, all three of us take turns singing, singing leads.
Who knows? Maybe there'll be an original soon with some Nolan lead type vocals.
And phone chargers.
And phone chargers. And
phone charger.
Well, USB-C or Lightning. Or what,
yes.
By the time this video comes out, we'll have already sold out of the Chip and the Charge.
That's true.
Pre-order now. ChargeUps.com/store.
So, what is next for Chip and the Charge Ups?
Well, one thing that we did in 2023 that we're looking to do more of in 2024 is get to new cities for us. At the end of 2023, we went to Cleveland, we went to Columbus, we went to Cincinnati, we went to Erie. Probably by the time, I don't know if maybe by the time this show airs, we'll have been to Johnstown, Pennsylvania. If not, we're going there soon. So yeah, it's been great going to new cities and making, swaths of new fans.
Yeah.
So we want to continue to do that. That's a big goal for us. We're in the writing process for our follow-up album. So that's something that'll probably come out. We're going to say 2025, probably early 2025. So, we have our sights set on expanding that radius.
Right.
People who get to know us.
And that's important. You have to, do what you're doing. You do it in the city, and then you get a little bit bigger each time. Otherwise, you're just dragging the same 25 people to a different club every time.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome. So one last, it's a 2-part question. And I always ask this to bands, and I can always tell they hate me when I ask them this. But what do you want the world to know about Chip and the Charge Ups? Because that's a tough question. It's like, obviously you want to be bigger than the Rolling Stones. I mean, that goes without saying. But, if somebody came in and said, I never heard of Chip and Charge Ups, tell me about them, what would you say?
Mm-hmm. We could probably each contribute to this. I'll start off by saying something that we had talked about during the setup process for this evening. You mentioned a 3-letter word that we love to hear, and that is fun. We aim to create a fun time for our audience. And the ultimate compliment for us and what we aim for with every single show we do is for someone, hopefully everyone, to say, man, that was a fun show. That's, to us, that's more important than saying, wow, you're a really good guitar player, or, this was a really loud show or a packed show. We want people to say this was a fun show. So that's what we want people to take away from them, or take away from our shows and
take it with them.
Right.
I knew what you meant.
Yeah. So what do you guys think?
Well, you took mine. I was going to say fun. That was always like the idea.
Yeah, that's definitely our biggest thing, I'd say.
That's our biggest thing. Like, I have not always been a member of Chip and the Charge Ups. I saw Chip and the Charge Ups through a Facebook ad for promoting that Good Riddance Fallen Angel mashup I was talking about earlier. It is they just have fun. They're combining eras. It's like new, and it's familiarity, but also new twists on familiarity. like you would never have thought listening to Fallen Angel that Good Riddance could be played right on top of it just so perfectly. Same thing with Bark at the Bad Romance. And even with our current album, Melina Made Us, at my 25th birthday show back in January, we had a guy come up to us listening to the song, like, is that Iron Maiden I hear in it? And we were both like, kind of, sort of. We were going more for the Green Day vibe with a like kiss of Iron Maiden with the guitar riff, but whatever makes you happy, I guess, you know. And
you hear Maiden, it's Maiden.
yeah, exactly. Whatever makes you happy, and that's always like the goals: the fun, the familiarity, a twist on familiarity, and again, fun.
One thing that I've always admired about y'all is you really know how to promote the band. And there's some, I mean, you could have a seminar and so many bands in Pittsburgh could take notes on like, here's how you promote a band. Here's how you write a press release. Here's how you present yourself to talent buyers. Here's how, there's so many bands that just don't get that, and unfortunately it's 2024. The music no longer speaks for itself. I mean, it does, but when there's so many bands and so many avenues for music, do you find yourself consciously being like, how do I promote this time? How do I do, or do you just kind of, do you have a method? How do you promote your albums, I guess is what I'm asking.
So I think that it's, always building on the fundamentals. There's the fundamentals of, how do you create a flyer? How do you send out a press release? How do you talk about a show or a special lineup or things like that? But I think there's always a need to find a way to break through the fog. You have to cut through the clutter and think about, what is going to make what is going to make this show special. We try to make every one of our shows not just a show, but an experience. So the first thing we want to do is make sure that we're delivering an experience and not just a show. And then communicating to the people out there that it's not going to be just a show. This isn't going to be somewhere you go and you hear someone play, You Shook Me All Night Long by AC/DC. It's going to be something different. It's going to be something fun. It's going to be a twist on the familiar. And that's what we kind of aim for. Were you going to say something, Nolan?
No, I just pointed to you because I've always thought Chip is the best marketer for bands in Pittsburgh forever before I joined the band. He always got the band out there, and that was like I was letting you speak about it because even though I went to school for marketing, I had no idea. Like some of the things he was doing, I was like, oh, that's a good idea.
Great. I'll call you when my band has the next release. You're going to market it for me. All right. Hey, so great having you all here. When you get that album in 2025, you're welcome to come back. I'd love to have you back on the show. Anything you want to tell to the crowd before we hang up?
I have really nothing to say at all. Melina, you have something to say?
No, not really.
Obviously, check out our music. We love doing videos too. So, one of the things we take a lot of pride in is our YouTube channel. We have a concept video for Paying Back the Devil that was a lot of fun to create. And that just kind of encapsulates what we try to do with our videos. You can go on Spotify and find, tens of millions of songs. And, you can really get lost in that. So we really try to give our fans something different with our videos and make and communicate kind of an artistic message that complements the music through our videos. So that's big for us as well. And would love everyone to take a look and let us know what you think.
Sweet. So Chip and the Charge Ups on YouTube. Is there a website?
Yes, thechargeups.com.
Thechargeups.com. Go there, buy their merchandise. Don't just download it because anybody can do that. And if you download it, guess what they do? They make 0.0000001 cent for that download. So buy physical product, buy a t-shirt, go see their shows. Thank you all so much for being here.
Thank
Till
you,
next
Jazz.
time.